Well, this is our Friday financial wrap up. I hope everybody had a great week. This week just flew by. The weather was fantastic. Hey, we are truly blessed to live here in Southwest Florida. I just pinch myself every day. I didn't realize how good it was until I moved away from Florida. And most people know I'd lived here for my whole life. And we moved away in 1988 to 2009. And that's when I realized how much I loved Florida, is when we moved to Maryland for 20 years. But with that being said, that's a little bit of history about Alfie. I wanted to just do a little wrap up this week. The market has been very good this week. And the reason for it, we have China. That looks like China and the U.S. is coming closer and closer to that agreement. That's going to really help. It does look like interest rates are leveling off. It does look like the job numbers are going down a little bit. So they are talking about, I'm reading the Wall Street Journal, and what I'm hearing is they are probably talking about a little bit of a slowdown, but that doesn't mean a recession or anything. It does mean a slowdown. Let's talk about a recession. If we were in a recession, you know what that would mean? Doesn't mean a guaranteed market downturn. A recession just means 3 quarters in a row it doesn't have increase, but a lot of times the market can do very well during a recession. So we don't want to hear the word recession and then say, hey, you know what, the market's going to tank. No, it doesn't work that way. Now, the market last year, it lost quite a bit of its gains last year, but we are real close right now. We're right there at the highs of last year, the high of the market. So we have rebounded very, very nice. And I say that because just think, if you would have pulled, people that try to time the market, it is so hard to time the market because you have to be right twice, don't you? You have to be right, when you get in and then when to get back out, and you got to continually do that. And that's just it's a game that you don't want to mess with when it comes to your retirement money. So I just want to let everyone know the markets are humming along good. The economy's looking good. I think this year's, from what I'm hearing from Sterling and their money managers, they're liking what this market's going to bring to the end of the year. So with that, I want to just say that you're in good position. We're going to rebalance. If things change, we're going to rebalance, and they are tweaking it. Next week, I'm going to have a little report on what they're tweaking the portfolios to, because they are going to make some changes. I talked to Tim Sargent this week, and they're talking about making a little bit of changes, which is good. That means they're going to either go more international or small cap. I'll let you know next week. But I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Until next week, be blessed.